Hey Pisces, how are you doing? This reading is for Pisces for the week of September the 29th to October the 5th. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Keep in mind this is a general read. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. And if you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can do so in the description box below. Click on the link. It will take you to the website and you can check out the options there. Also a shout out and a thank you for all the ways that you like, share, and subscribe. I couldn't do these readings without all your wonderful support, so thank you so much. I'm so truly grateful. What is going on for the fabulous and most magical Pisceans? What do you need to know? What do you need to see for your highest good? Present time, the Ace of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. What's coming towards you? The Eight of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. What you are focused on is the King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. And your blocked and challenged position is the Seven of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. And your outcome is the Two of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Okay, Pisces, let's clarify this and find out what is going on. Present time, you have the Ace of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles is tangible. It's something you can taste, touch, and feel and get your hands on it. New house, new job, new commitment, new career path. There's something about clarity and truth. That can also be some kind of contract, whether that this is a payout or some kind of payment, because your outcome is about opening a new door. The world is your oyster, expanding your mind, expanding your awareness, or making some kind of plan. And the key inside of you to be extremely successful. That can also be getting a second opinion or great advice. Get somebody to look over a circumstance or a situation. So let's say you're buying a piece of property, or, this could be putting a down payment on a home. Get somebody to look over it. I'm also getting somebody with the cases of the smarty pants about precision and being precise. So what is this Ace of Pentacles? Ace of Pentacles can also be a windfall. So it's like a gift from the divine. Or something about your gifts. You're very gifted of what you're doing in something precisely. And the Four of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. And the Four of Swords is like thinking about it, resting. Something about think about this offer. Think about this opportunity. Because the Four of Swords is rest, recovery, rejuvenation, recharging your battery. But I'm getting like pondering or thinking about this circumstance or situation. What's coming towards you is the Eight of Swords. And the Eight of Swords is self-imposed prison, feeling stuck, tied, trapped in some kind of circumstance, or it could be also about looping thoughts, looping your head over in some kind of scenario. And again, King of Swords, judge, lawyer, doctor, and attorney. There's something about healing and recharging. That can also be like a leg up, like a financial situation, but you're being quiet or hiding this. Eight of Swords can also be something about feeling like you are limited in some kind of circumstance or situation, but it could actually just be your thoughts that are stealing your shine, or there's something about the thought pattern. What is this Eight of Swords? And the High Priestess. Major Arcana 4, Pisces. Also read that as Cancer. And the High Priestess is about secrecy. It is also about divine feminine, not speaking, but thinking a lot. But it's also an energy of like the thoughts that you think are actually keeping you stuck. The High Priestess is also about trusting your intuition instead of your thoughts. The thoughts that you think aren't actually always correct. So this could also be negatively stealing your time, money, and energy. But I'm also getting something about secret, like being quiet about some kind of opportunity or circumstance. So what is this King of Swords? King of Swords is like, here's the facts, here's the truth, open conversation, or more discipline. Meditation also brings about answers and clarity. Wow, and the Star. Major Arcana 4, Aquarius. This is double Aquarian energy. And that's about hope, faith, renewal, optimism, your guided light, and vulnerability. Vulnerability is the bridge to a connection. So this is about being vulnerable and opening up a story that you have. I'm also getting something about white collar and purity. And this star is about, you know, being in the spotlight, or everything you want, dream of, and desire is about the vulnerability and the bridge to what connection here. So like keys open new doors. Seven of Swords in the blocked and challenged position is like avoiding or hiding, or liar, cheater, stealer, thief. What is robbing my time, money, and energy? I feel like it might be overthinking. Like it's a pattern of overthinking. Seven of Swords can also be somebody who is wasting your time, wasting your energy. Is this too good to be true? What is this Seven of Swords? Avoiding. It is also something about an embarrassing secret, or there could be some kind of circumstance that, you know, would bring in a lot of healing, but it's like speaking this is embarrassing for you. Something about embarrassing. Something that keeps you up at night. You're embarrassed about something. An embarrassing secret, right? And it could be something to link to your finances. Or maybe you have to talk to a doctor, or sharing your story. It opens you up vulnerable to connect to a situation. Like it's the bridge to the connection, like connecting to others. And the Ace of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Well, the Ace of Wands is a new beginning, new opportunity, new possibility. And there's something about avoiding or ignoring some kind of creativity, passion. I'm also getting somebody is stealing your time, money, and energy, or robbing like some kind of creative project, or poo-pooing it. But that Ace of Wands can also be like a loss of passion, a loss of attraction, deep-rooted insecurities, a loss of confidence. So something about a person around you might be trying to like knock your confidence. But that Two of Wands is like, what is stealing your time is still focused on a wand somewhere. It's like, let go of the wand. You'll be rewarded. There's something about like, face your true north. Going north. And then you have the two moons here. So I feel like this is something that has been going around and around in circles. So right here, there's something that goes around and around. What is this plan? Making plans. This is about you expanding your mind, or there's something about communication with that King of Swords that clears things up for you. And the Fool. Major Arcana 4, Aries. No risk, no reward. This is also, you got to risk it to get the biscuit. And this is about you having little to no worry, little to no baggage. You're just going to go with the flow and see what happens. It is also not fixating or attaching to a circumstance or a situation. Because when you fixate or attach to an outcome, you'll be disappointed every single time. But there's something about embarrassing. See how this is a bone here? I wonder if this is something about the blood flow. So for those of you who are embarrassed of, you know, ED, what is that? ED something, man things, you know? Don't be embarrassed about it, because I feel like it could really boost your confidence, like a new pep to your step. Where, you, okay, fine, I want to get out there and date. What is this Ace of Pentacles and Four of Swords? There's also like hiding an opportunity, but being quiet about it. Or there's something about meditation. When you meditate, you see this opportunity. And the Moon, yeah. Major Arcana 4, Pisces. Also read that as Cancer. And the Moon card is about stay calm in the times of uncertainty. It is also about your intuition. I feel like your intuition is bang on. And then all of a sudden you're like, okay, well, my intuition showed me something. And then I get right into my head. And then right here, it's like almost self-sabotage of like embarrassed about what you're seeing in your dreams. I'm also getting like this embarrassing secret between this bone, okay? Maybe you really like someone, but there's something about being embarrassed to talk to this person. Moon card is also about hiding some kind of financial situation. It is also about the subconscious feelings. So subconscious feelings bubbling to the surface so that you can heal them. You got to feel to heal, but this can also be deceptive behavior, ill health, mental health, an addictive personality here. So again, there's somebody who can really help you if there's something you're struggling with, like this person is white collar. So something about purity. So what is this Ace of Swords or Eight of Swords and the High Priestess? I'm stuck in a loop. And the Queen of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. There's some kind of love on the brain. But Queen of Cups is kind, caring, devoted, hardworking, loyal. It is also my people pleaser mentality. People pleasing, making everyone around you happy. And at the end of the day, are you giving yourself that love? Also, somebody who is highly intuitive. Queen of Cups also, I'm getting something about mother, like being more kind, being more gentle, or there's something about a mother around you. Feeling stuck. It's almost like embarrassed about a mother or something about grandmother. What is this? King of Swords and Star. Secret love. Something you secretly love to do as well. It's like you're embarrassed on doing it or showing it. Or I'm also getting like secret love, but some kind of bone, right? And I'm talking about guy stuff there, okay? Like a loss of blood flow there, okay? Okay, catch my drift? Okay, got it, okay. And the Wheel of Fortune. Major Arcana for the fixed signs, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo energy. This is a real expansive energy. This is about luck going in your favor, depending on if you take action. So judge, lawyer, doctor, and attorney. And this is also something fated and destined for you on your path. Wishes granted, wish fulfillment. This can also be something about karmic cycles. So something going out, but something really good coming down the pipe. Again, your pipe, your plumbing. Something about plumbing here. What is this? Seven of Swords and Ace of Wands. And the Six of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. And you know, the Six of Wands in the upright is getting a raise, getting a promotion, or a pat on the back. I'm also getting somebody around you. This person is jealous or envy. And there's something about wanting to pull you back into some kind of scenario, but giving you false hope. So if you feel quite randy over a person, could be a Leo, might be an Aries or a Sag, but not getting the victory that you want in some kind of circumstance or situation, or the promotion, but I feel like something way bigger is coming down the pipe. Or this person wants your undivided attention at all times, And if you don't, it almost feels like they tried to manipulate you to get what it is that they want out of you. And it's almost like a fear of this person going out of your life, or there's something about like embarrassing, like somebody like lied, cheated, stealing your ideas, something about stole your passion, stole your creativity. So I would get moving on that. Or trying to steal a piece of property. There's something about a situation, because you have the key there and the key in your outcome. The Wheel of Fortune can also be something about travel or an actual vehicle. Somebody here is trying to dull your shine, pull you back. Avoid this. Let go of this wand. Face this new situation. What is this, Fool? And the Four of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Do not get distracted on where you're going and growing in life. Four of Cups is also bored, discontent, or disappointment in some kind of circumstance or situation. The milk has expired. The milk has curdled. It means you've overextended or overgave in some kind of circumstance or situation, and it didn't pan out the way that you wanted to, or you didn't get the victory, whatever here, in some kind of circumstance. Maybe there's something about a loss of passion, or you lost confidence. Somebody was trying to like steal your confidence or get some kind of free ride. I'm getting something like this person wanted you to put them on a pedestal, or something about putting somebody on a pedestal, but it was stealing some kind of opportunity to go in a different direction. Four of Cups is also my negative Nancy, or my Debbie Downer, a constant complainer. So somebody who is constantly complaining, no matter what you do for them, or even if you show up for them, they're always going to be complaining, is because, emotionally empty. So something about emotionally drained from a circumstance, financially drained, or something about like, well, that was embarrassing, or somebody wanted you to feel embarrassed by a situation, but you don't have to be. Because holy smokes, this is huge major arcana. And it's big major arcana, powerful, vulnerability. And this Four of Cups is also an energy of like meh. Like you don't want this opportunity anyways. Nine of Wands. What you resist persists. Oh, I love that. Shine. Your light irritates their demons. So shine your big bright light for others. And again, there's something about like you're embarrassed on what you're doing, or like you're embarrassed about some kind of like situation. Or you're embarrassed that you fell for a person. Get over it. This is also being fearful that you're going to be burned again. But it's about you not attaching or fixating on an outcome. Carless. No car, repo, car issues. So there could also be somebody who is an actual, this vehicle here, something about a vehicle. Somebody was like trying to like steal an opportunity, but I'm getting like somebody who's a bum. This person bums off you, bums rides off you. And you've been nice to this person, but it actually is quite annoying. Something about being annoying. If you know somebody who also is a car salesman right here, this person is a liar. Liar, cheater, stealer, thief. Steals your time, money, energy. And stalker. Stalking, watching, and obsessed. Somebody could also, or you here, Pisces, there's something about they didn't get the victory that they wanted, but they wanted their ego stroked here. That's what I wanted to say. Somebody wants their ego stroked, but it's like this was annoying to you, or something about embarrassed. Maybe you were like, okay, well, I'll untangle with that. But then it's almost like you got hooked on love. Dirt digging, looking for dirt on you, or vice versa. So there's something about hiding, like, but also I'm getting like a person embarrassed about this situation or how it panned out. There's something about dusting it off. And then it says, shine, your light irritates their demons. And maybe you are embarrassed about spirituality, or embarrassed about opening up to the situation. Maybe you are white collar. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you are guided to take. Yeah, somebody here is like stuck on some kind of love situation. Maybe you're embarrassed about how hung up you are on this person, or how maybe this person is the same way and you don't want anything to do with them. Maybe it was a wham bam thank you ma'am, and or somebody's ego just got stroked here. You deserve love. You are lovable. Who wouldn't love a Pisces? I have a lot of Pisceans around me. I'm surprised more Pisceans don't watch me, actually. So stalking and watching. It says, stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So right here, something really didn't get off the ground, or I'm getting like maybe there was some kind of strategy involved, or somebody had a hidden agenda or a motive of like revenge. I don't know what this is. Or they were like lying about that they were attraction. I don't know what that situation. You'll know what it is if it is pertaining to your reading, because it's a general reading. It's not going to resonate with everyone. Teapot. Oh, maybe this is something that you're embarrassed about. Okay, so right here, it says deep friendship with someone of the same sex. I'm also getting something about in the closet, like somebody around you. Could also be a friend, right? Where you're just like, I don't know. I haven't talked to this friend in a while, but again, the bone. Oh, okay. For some of you, this is something about coming out of the closet with a you know, gender, like same-sex relationship and casket, someone going out of your life, or an ending to a situation. There's also, it says deep friendship with someone of the same sex. Some of you, there could be something about a person swings both ways and they're embarrassed about that as well. Staff, you'll be taken care of in difficult times. I'm also getting somebody about a friend. Like this person maybe just came into your life, wanted their ego stroked and left. They also could be carless, or like the repo, something about repo, car repo, home being repo, and maybe that's something you're embarrassed about, but that's nothing to be embarrassed about. Horse, short journey. So right here, travel plans. The bridge to connection is vulnerability. And ring, a marriage will take place, either romantic or business, right here. It's almost like a lucky opportunity comes in the nick of time, and there's lots of transparency and vulnerability on both ends. Like this is the wheel going in your favor. And then torch, spiritual development, enlightenment, and understanding, awareness and understanding. But you know, this could be secret, like hiding a ring, but it could also be like hiding a business idea, like hiding a business structure, because there's something about a mother. And that doesn't have to be your mother. It could be, you know, your grandmother or mother that doesn't approve of some kind of circumstance or situation. So it's almost like you're not talking about what you actually love to do. And this is also maybe who you actually love. leave me a comment down below. Let me know how this resonates with you. Like, share, subscribe. And Pisces, if you want to book a private reading with me, you can do so in the description box below. Click on the link. It will take you to the website and you can check out the options there. Take care, my friends. Bye-bye.